Hey, what's up, guys? Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto, the Tyrant King. And yeah, guys, it's an unscripted movie as well. Now, before continuing this, if you haven't, then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And yeah, I apologize for not uploading the video yesterday, but it will be up today because I have recorded it and it was successful finally. It did not crash, and my experiment did work with GTA 5. Hopefully, it will continue to work, fingers crossed. And yeah, you will enjoy today's gameplay and see a new side of me. Yeah, I am trying to open up to you guys in more than just, a narrator, a storyteller, whatever you like to call it. Yeah. And other than that, if you enjoy the content on all of my channels, then please leave a like and subscribe to it, all of them. And yeah, just enjoy the story for today. It begins on October 11th in Konohagakure no Sato, in nighttime, as we see in the hospital bedroom after the QB attack, a happy family. A family of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. The Uzumaki Namikaze family, which consisted of three children now, and two parents, both of them, and their three newborns, Menma, Mito, and Naruto. They were happy that they had such a big family and triplets now. Their life was complete. They were the strongest shinobis of their time, legends in their own right, and happily married and loved each other to death, and now had children to share this love with them. But they didn't knew one thing, that this whole perfect world that they created will fall apart in an instant, as suddenly they all fell asleep, thanks to a toxin that was released into the air by a masked person, as the said masked person was panting heavily as well as bleeding. Damn you, Minato. Because of you, my plans have been turned into foil. I cannot break the seal. The said masked person, as he tried to break the seal, but it didn't work out. I guess I'll have to wait to find a way to break this seal. Now, how should I punish you? Should I kill one of your son? No. I have a better idea. As after half an hour, Minato and Kushina woke up, just to find one of their babies missing. Minato, where is Naruto? Did you... No, What happened? We suddenly fell asleep. Why were we on the ground? More likely I was on the ground. What is going on? Anbu! Suddenly Anbu arrived, but they were injured. Someone knocked us out, Sensei. What? You as well? Kakashi, gather your team and search for my son Naruto. He was taken. And suddenly, he saw a letter in the same position in which Naruto was laying in. That letter, it wasn't there before. As Minato grabbed it and read it, as his eyes widened, while dropping the letter. Oh no. Damn you! Damn you, Madara! If I get my hands on you, I will tear you to shreds! As Kushina then asked, Minato, what is wrong? Tell me, what does the letter say? It's nothing. Tell me! It was Madara, the masked person who took you as a hostage. It was him. He says that he's the punishment for following his plan. He's going to kill our son by taking him away. We have to find him then. Please, Minato, find Naruto. I will find him. Kakashi, gather all the Anbus and Jonins and Inuzukas. We're going to find my son. Now! As Minato was shaking violently, his rage was filling in. Someone has just taken his son from him, and he will search the whole earth just to find his baby boy. As we go to the other side, to see that the masked person warped with a baby in his hand at his base, as Zetsu was there. My lord, what are you going to do with the boy? He's practically useless to us. I know, but killing him here is useless as well. I want to make Minato suffer. He will be able to find the boy, even if it's just a corpse, because I know he will. After all, he's the Yellow Flash. So what are you going to do? I'm going to send him to the western side. You mean outside of the field that was created by the Sage of the Sixth Path to separate the elemental nations? Yes. You're really out of your mind, my lord. This is too dangerous. What if What if what? They try to attack us? They can try all they want. You know that I cannot be killed, right? Yes, I know, but the child is useless to us. And it is hardly that this way he will be found, even if he is dead. I want to make him suffer for all eternity for foiling my plans. It will be done, my lord. Go, Zetsu. Take him there. You're not going to go yourself? Why would I? Aren't you my subordinate? Yes, my lord. I was wrong for stepping out of my line. Good. Now, if you know what you have done and what is needed to be done, then leave with the child right now. As Zetsu grabbed Naruto and carefully left. As after traveling for 1 week whole, while the Konoha forces searched throughout everywhere in the whole elemental nations, even in their enemies' villages and comrade villages, they were still searching but couldn't find anything. Because what could they do in 1 week? On the other side, Zetsu arrived on the border, the force field that separated the elemental nations from the western side, which was created by the Sage of the Sixth Path himself. And it was written down heavily there on the tombstone that do not cross this. There are many dangers ahead. But Zetsu went there, as he went deep inside the forest. And once he crossed that forest, after crossing the force field, it was snow everywhere. As he placed the child there and took pity on it and gave it a cold wrap. I'm sorry, child, but you are a hindrance to our plan. You are going to die either way. This way, you will die instantly. I'm sorry, but this is where your life ends. And with those words, Zetsu departed back, narrowly escaping the demons that had awoken in the forest. While on the other side, Naruto started to cry because of the cold, as many red eyes were watching from within the forest. As when they stood outside in the illuminating light of the moon, they were beautiful elves, dark-skinned elves with silver hair and red eyes. A human child, and it is from the eastern side of the border. We had a pact with them that they would not cross our side, but why did that thing drop this kid here? And what did it mean that it will be a hindrance in their path? What are we going to do, Miko-sama? Said another subordinate to the now named Miko. My name is Miko Yennefer, the leader of the elves, and I have decided the fate of this child. We shall raise him. What? But Miko-sama, what will Azazel-sama think? Let him think what he wants. I will raise this child as my own. Yes, Miko-sama, I was wrong to question your judgment. As Naruto was brought in by Miko into the tribe of the elves that protected the border between the western side and the elemental nations. As 5 years have passed after that night, that fateful night, as many things have changed in elemental nations, Minato and Kushina were now more possessive of their children and more protective as well. They trained their children hard and strong and told them about Naruto and what happened to him, and how they have searched each and everywhere for the past 5 years and still are searching, hoping that he is alive out there. As both of the siblings were quite shocked and saddened by the fate of their brother, but they vowed to their parents that they will bring him back as well. On the other side, Naruto had grown up, loved by the whole elf tribe, as Naruto was currently sleeping in his bed in the tree that was called the Tree of Life. That is where the king and queen of the elves lived, also the leader of the tribe, as Miko suddenly arrived with Nato, their daughter, who was now currently hugging Naruto. As Naruto woke up, Ka-san, Nato, is this how you tried to wake me up? Well, yes, honey, you haven't been awake, and you seem quite cozy there, and we were also feeling a little bit tired. That reminds me, where is Dad? Guess where am I, son? I'm here. Dad, you as well? Yeah, it was a family reunion, so how could I miss it? Aw, come here, honey, said Miko as her husband Azazel was also there. Come on, guys, let's get up and have some breakfast. So it is Naruto's turn today. What are you going to cook, Nissan? Really now? Wasn't it yesterday or the day before? You know, Naruto, we love your cooking, said Miko. So you can tr- go and cook, right? Fine, fine. What would you like? Would like the noodle spaghetti you make with some chicken stew and the fried crispy chicken that you invented. Good. Yes, in this Naruto is the inventor of this dish. As all of the dishes were prepared by Naruto, as after delivering them to the table, they all sat down. As Azazel then sat enjoying his dinner with his breakfast with his family. Naruto. Yes. What is it, Dad? You know that I have told you that you have come from the western side, and all we knew about you was your name. As we heard it, or more likely your mother heard it from that being that had dropped you here. Yeah, I know. Did you ever wonder if your parents or family might be there looking for you? I don't know. I never knew anything about that place or them. The only people I see as parents are you. And even if they are searching, there's no way that I can go there because of the pact. Since I am here and you adopted me, I'm a part of your family, right? Of course, son. Is there any doubt that you're not? Yeah, Nissan, said Miko and Nato, as Azazel smiled. Not even a single drop of it. See? Then I'm happy here with you guys, and there's nothing in the world that can change that. As suddenly, a guard busted in. Azazel-sama, Miko-sama, the forces from the Cloud Kingdom are attacking us. What? But we had a peace treaty with them for the next 800 years. How could they? They have broken the treaty. They're here for Naruto-sama. What? Dad, allow me to go. Naruto, are you sure? Yes, as Naruto and I turned red with slit, I will tear them to shreds. As one of his eye was also slit with blue color. This was the cause because he was using mana, which was used by the western side and chakra at the same time. The red eye was because of mana, as well as the blue eye was because of chakra. As Naruto made a chakra sword and a mana sword as he dashed towards the army that was in front of him. So, set out their wild dog, huh? Said the Prince L of the Cloud Kingdom. I will take Nata-chan for me, and myself as Kyukabane, while I trample on her pathetic little village. You have dared to say that for my sister, in front of my presence, and not only that, you have called my village pathetic. For that you have deserved death, a worse fate than anything. Be prepared, Al. I have, for the last time, ignored your ignorance and arrogance. Try your best, dog. As before he could say anything, one of his arms was ripped out. What is going on? He said with wide eyes, as Naruto was walking towards him, as his red eye was glowing. You have made your final mistake. I will try my hardest now, L-sama. As then, all hell broke loose. Screams filled throughout the whole forest, and even the wild animals, the most cruel predators, watched in awe and somewhat scaredness that this wild dog, as the other kingdoms called Naruto, was butchering down the whole forces, which were 10,000 from Cloud Kingdom. As after taking down each and every one of them, L was on his knees with one arm, holding his wound as he was crying in tears. Please, anything, I'll give you anything, just don't kill me. You're so proud of your kingdom, aren't you? I have decided now. You see, I was bored in my life because I didn't have an ambition, but you, pathetic idiot, have given me one. I'm going to conquer the whole West. As Azazel and Miko heard this, as their eyes went, Naruto? As Naruto looked at them, as they were also scared, Naruto's face was stained with blood, one red eye and one blue eye glowing at them. What is it, mother, father? This idiot tried with his kingdom and its forces. I cannot never be too sure that other kingdoms won't try, but Yggdrasil, Eldo, and Baja Kingdom won't try this, what Cloud Kingdom has done. I don't care. If they want to be allies, they will stand by me. If they want to be my enemies, they can either be neutral or they can either be hostile. They will go down. I have decided to protect my village. I'm going to name this the new kingdom, the Yennefer Kingdom. As Naruto dug his sword in the face of El, as Cloud Kingdom has been trampled by the last loyal member, dying at the hands of the wild dog. The news spread out throughout the remaining 4 kingdoms, Yggdrasil, as well as Baja Kingdom, and even the Darkness and the Light Kingdom. Yeah, forget about the one that I kind of forgot his name. So yeah, these are the 4 kingdoms that exist now. Let there be known that a new kingdom is born, Yennefer Kingdom, and the first king of that kingdom is Azazel Yennefer, and the first queen is Miko Yennefer. Now go, as the one that survived went there, as the village that was known by the Yennefer village has now spread out to a kingdom, taking over the Cloud Kingdom territory and all of its populace. The aristocrats as well as those who were there were killed off and executed. Those who sided with this new kingdom taking over the place were the new royals and the high class society, the dukes, barons, and all of them. As after that, 2 more years passed. While in Konoha for the past 2 years, while Naruto was now starting a war with the other kingdoms to take over them and unite the whole West under his name, the Yennefer Kingdom. The news about what happened to the West started to spread out, that a new kingdom was formed. The elemental nations knew, or more likely the Kages and the councils knew about the kingdoms that existed. But this new kingdom, Yennefer Kingdom, what was curious to them? What was it going to do? The Cloud Kingdom was strong even if they were arrogant, and they were just taken down like that by a single person, and that scared them to death. But if that person decided to march towards them and take over their homes and places, they were scared. So to ease up their councils, the Kage decided to have a Kage summit in an instant, and within 2 days the 5 Kages have gathered there. Minato, even though he was busy while doing the work of the Kage and looking out for his family and searching for his son, had to deal with this headache now. So he arrived there as well, and the rest of the Kages as well arrived there. Yagura, Rasa, A, and Oniki. As Oniki then said after the meeting began, "So we're here to discuss about this West Kingdom that rose and took over 3 kingdoms within 2 years. We began with Cloud Kingdom, I remember, which was quite formidable and strong, and then it was the Light Kingdom. They became allies, so those who were only corrupted were killed off, and the Darkness Kingdom, many died. Yes, this new kingdom, the Yennefer Kingdom, has just taken over 3 kingdoms which are powerful in their own right and stronger, if not much as strong as Konoha, were taken down by a single man, with many of their forces cut it down by the said man. He's called the Mad Dog of Yennefer Kingdom. It started from the Yennefer village of elves, which were the guardians and the guards of the border between the west and our side. But why would they start a revolt?" Oniki said, "Hey, well, you gotta give him that. He's quite strong, but why would they start this? Maybe because something happened there. There is no reason that elves would start this war. They are kind creatures, as Sage of the Sixth Path would have said in his book," said Minato. "If that is all, then we must leave and get this meeting out of the way." "What do you mean, Minato?" said Oniki. "Are you that much busy that you cannot even understand the fraction of the threat that is looming over the elemental nations?" "It is not looming over elemental nations, Oniki. It is West's problem, and they will deal with it. We have other problems to deal with of our own, and we should focus on our villages instead of thinking what is happening on the other side." As Rasa then said, "Minato, you're not seeing the other side of the picture. That man has taken over 3 kingdoms, and what if he decides to come here, march towards us, and decide to take over the elemental nations? What do you think will happen? There are many billion people standing behind him who see him as their hero, their messiah, and some see him as a tyrant. What will you do?" "What will we do? We will fight then. That is what we're good at," said Minato. "If that is all, They have to form an alliance, A said. When the time comes, if they decide to make their way here, we have to be here to discuss and put aside our differences to form an alliance. Is that agreeable by all? As A looked at all of them with his eyes, as Minato nodded first, and so did Rasa, and so did Yagura, who was quiet one. And Oniki was the only one left. Oniki? Fine, okay. I will put aside our differences just to work with him. He said, looking at Minato. It was your fault, Oniki, that your people died. I was just protecting and doing my job. I gave them a warning. They didn't listen. And you're not good yourself. You were the one who killed and murdered children of Uchiha. You three did. As the other two Kages flinched as well as their eyes narrowed. That is something of the past, and our past leaders did. Well, he's from the past, an old relic, while you all and I am of the new generation. This is insolence, said Oniki, slamming his both hands on the table. As the guards and the entourage came in from all sides. Is everything alright? As Oniki flared his chakra, as Minato did his as well, but Oniki was shocked that Minato was flaring this much amount of chakra that even the tables cracked, and Eva saw a new form of the yellow flash, the enraged one. As his eyes glowed blue, with as cold as icebergs. You're crossing the line and walking on thin ice, Oniki. I was stating the fact. Those two can swallow it, why can't you? It's not like I'm wrong. And don't you dare use that tone on me. I'm not going to respect you as an elder next time. I'm going to slit your throat open if that happens. And with those words, Minato looked towards his wife, who was even scared of him. Kushina, is everything alright? Yes, let's go then. As everyone left after that, leaving the other four Kages alone. Something must be going on with him, said Yagura. He's never been this enraged. Yes, something is wrong, said Oniki. I know that I tried to push his button, but he always sigh and leave, or narrows his eyes, but this is new. He was being rude, and then this, even though we're enemies, we're still Kages, and Kages have to respect each other. He said, his son. He believes his son is alive out there. I heard that he was taken from him when he was born, when the QB attack happened on Gonha. And you all know that as well, I know, because your spies are there, as all of them flinched. Don't worry, it's Gonha's job, not mine, to tell them who is a spy and who is not. So you mean, yes, he was searching for him, till to this date, and still was unable to find him. And you come here and tell him this much? He's bound to be enraged, Oniki. I knew. As after that, every Kage left, while on the other side we see Naruto in the last and the final strongest kingdom, throne room, as the kingdom was in shambles, as Naruto was slitting throats left and right, as the king was on his feet now, while Naruto sat on the throne, looking at him with his mismatched eyes, both glowing violently. What should I do with you? Should I kill you? That will be too easy. Nato, what do you say? He was the one who looked at the mother wrong and was going for her. Kill him, Naruto, in the worst possible way. Good. L, Finn, as two dragons came there, one red, which was a fire dragon named L, and Finn, a black dragon which could breathe Amateru's flames, much stronger than Amateru's even. It is said, burn him for eternity. As eternal flames were launched at it, he will not die with these flames, but he will burn and feel pain for all eternity. Guards throw him to the dungeon. As the guards threw him to the dungeon, as the other nobles were also on their knees, because the ball was going on when Naruto attacked. And everyone was scared by the fate of their king. As Naruto looked at them, you all side with him, same fate. With me, and stay loyal to me, you will live a life like a king in your own world. Naruto said, You see, I take care of my allies, but those who betray me, Naruto said as he took out his sword and stabbed one of his subordinates. Don't you think I noticed? You, Han, you have been a good friend of mine. But why did you do that? Tell me. It was bound to happen. You sent my son to the battlefield. I tried to stop him, Han, but he wouldn't listen. He wanted to go there. I failed to protect him. I apologize, but yet you did this. Fine then, I'll reunite you father and son. As Naruto brought his sword outwards, killing his own comrade there and then. You know about Han's betrayal, said Azazel. Why didn't you tell us, Naruto? Relax, Dad. I knew from the beginning that this might happen. I was quiet, and I gave him chances over and over and over again to think this through again and again, but he wouldn't listen. So that is why, I see. Now what are we going to do? Execute those who are traitors, because I can see them now. As people started to piss their pants, those who were the hardened veterans, nobles were also scared of him. People called some of the dukes and some of the kings tyrants, but this one, the mad dog, was the most tyrant of them all, the most scarier, that even the tyrants of the tyrants were scared of. As after taking over all 5 kingdoms and uniting them under the flag of the only kingdom that existed in the West was Yennefer Kingdom, and Naruto has been named as the new king. As Naruto was sitting on his throne dealing with his paperwork and stuff, as one of his subordinates then said, while his parents were sitting in one side, as well his sister, the new and one and only princess of the whole Yennefer Kingdom. My lead, people are saying that you should get married now. Married? Yes, Naruto, you should, said Miko. Mother, really? Naruto said, bringing out the cool demeanor that he had as a child after 8 years. He was currently at the age of 14, and he has brought the whole 5 kingdoms to their knees just to unite them under his flag. He was the most known tyrant even in the demon world, which was just at the border of the western land. As suddenly the demons broke loose. I will decide that later. Any other news? The demons have started to move inside. They're going to aim towards your throne. Really now? I want to go alone and fight. My hand's been itching. Naruto? Dad, please. I promise I won't get hurt. If you get hurt, you'll get a spanking. Really? I'm too old for that, Mom. I don't care. To me, you're still my son that I care about. As Miko hugged Naruto, as Naruto sighed. As Naruto hugged her back. I'm fine, Mom. As Azazel and Naruto hugged Naruto as well. I'll leave the kingdom to you. I'll go there, myself. My loyal subjects will protect you. If any of these try to revolt, I will be called back, Naruto. Use this, alright? Yes, Nissan. As people became scared, as Naruto looked at them with both of his glowing eyes, as they fell to the ground, to their knees as such pressure rose. Don't you dare try to harm my family. I'll cut and slit all of your throats and rip you to shreds if that happened. As Naruto opened a teleporting crystal and disappeared. For 2 years. For 2 years, the Yennefer Kingdom was now developing under Azazel once more. As 2 years later, the news came that even the Demon Lord has been vanquished, and all of the Demon Realm has been killed off. As Naruto, at the age of 16, returned, as once his return was confirmed, people from all over the kingdom have gathered to see him, as Naruto was riding his black horse, while his dragon flew in the air beside him, as his entourage. As he was making his way through the populace, everyone cheered for him and welcomed him with open arms, as Naruto was stoic and bowed to everyone now and then, accepting their greetings, as he finally reached within 2 days back to the capital, and then it took him half of the day to reach his kingdom main castle. As after he entered there, he got off his horse, as all of his servants and maids were there as his butler arrived, which name was Ken. So Ken, have been things going on around here? Everything is working fine, my liege, as you have left it. As after that, Naruto said, take Ken and Finn, L and Finn, to the stables and feed them some fruits. It will be done, my lord. Anything else? Would you like to rest? No. I'll be going to meet my family now, after I freshen up a bit. It will be done, my liege. As after that, Naruto left, as everyone greeted him and bowed when he entered. As after that, he went to his room and freshened up and got into his new clothes, which were black suit with boots. As after tying his hair into a ponytail, he entered downstairs to see that on a huge table his family was sitting. Welcome, son. It's been a long time since we saw you, as Nato and Miko hugged him, while Azazel welcomed him back, as Naruto, after hugging them, hugged his father. It's good to meet you, father. As after that, Naruto sat down, back with his family. So, what did you do? As you have read the reports, I killed all of the demons and the demon lord. It took me 2 years to crack down his final location. That bastard had many stand-ins, so I had to kill the original one and brought in the loot that I took from them. I see. So, anything happened here, father, while I was gone? Yeah, everything was fine, son. Dad, I know you're hiding something. Count Clifford is making a ruckus. It is said that from the spy network that he is starting the revolt. Now you're back, his plan might be foiled. I see. Count Clifford, huh? Did he tried to kidnap your sister? Naruto's eyes opened up. I see. What did he do? I in return got his whole family kidnapped and they're down in the dungeon. Naruto, listen to me. Wait, please. As Naruto got up and was already making his way there, you just got home. Forget about them for once. How dare they? I will once I'm done with this. Nobody hurts my family and get away with it. Even so, thinking about it is a crime in itself. As Naruto entered the dungeon, as the door bursted open, as Count Clifford and his family were shaking in fear. Oh, Count Clifford, I heard a tale from a bird. You tried to kidnap my little sister. My lord, I would never. Whoever told you is a lie. You're saying my father is a liar, then? No, I would never. As the door bursted open, the single hand of Naruto's force as he threw the gate away. My lord, please don't stand in my way, soldier. If you don't want to become a casualty. Yes, my lord. As screams started to fill up, as Naruto's laughter roared throughout the whole dungeon. As after half an hour, Naruto came out with his hands and clothes drenched in blood. Bring me a new set of clothes. I will not be leaving like this. And bring a maid as well. As a maid brought the clothes and Naruto handed her the clothes stained with blood. Don't drop them. And without looking down, just leave and wash them out, okay? It will be done, my liege. Good. As Naruto cleaned his hair and tied it back into a ponytail. I'll be leaving then, Naruto said with a smile. As the guards who were at the main gate said after Naruto left the dungeon, Phew, I thought I was going to die. Yeah, no shit, Captain. You made him angry. You could have become a casualty, as he said. Yeah, thank God, nothing went wrong. As after that, Naruto arrived and spent time with his family, and from the next morning he was now back to his seat as a king. As those who were planning something were now foiled, because Count Clifford was made an example out of, the strongest count ever, with his family, died a horrible death. Even those who were his cousins and sisters, their whole relatives, and the cycle of their family were executed. If one person crosses his path, your whole clan will suffer. While this was going on, news started to spread out and even reached the ears of the elemental nations. As after that, the Kages have gathered again. First the whole West, and now this? Damn it! What if he tries to move here and take us in as Unified Kingdom's property? We will fight then, said Oniki. as A was scared somewhat, even though he was the strongest and the muscle-head one. He knew and commanded the strength of a such person to be able to kill demons and execute the demon king, and then come back and unite five nations under his name and flag single-handedly. That was a feat of his own. We will then call him here. Minato said, "What? Are you crazy? Konoha will host him here and call for him. If he arrives here and forms a peace treaty between us, there is no reason to worry about us. We'll become allies. If we form an alliance and then form an alliance with him, it will benefit all our five villages and his kingdom." That is not so bad idea," said Rasa, as everyone nodded. On the other side, Minato's children have grown up as well. They were 16 and they had been going around and saving the other children's and many casualties. This robbed Orochimaru in its track because they were trained perfectly, as well as many other things had happened differently from the original story, as they had saved those who have died in the past from Akatsuki, as well as have become casualties of Orochimaru as well. They were hailed as the prince and princess of Konoha, as even though they were hailed as such, they didn't think of much. They were not able to fulfill their promise to their parents. They were not able to find their son, their brother, Naruto, yet. As everyone then said, "This is quite something that we should think about," said Rasa. "We have to. This is the only way for us to survive if we don't want to face his wrath. He's stronger than us. We have to accept that. Even if we are combined, he will trample us." That is somewhat true, but what if he has to go against 9 Bijus all at once? Do you think we have a chance? There are many people. Even if the Bijus are fighting him and we have to fight his commanders and generals, how much do you think we will be able to survive? What we have is a number of army and men over thousands. A few thousands won't help against fighting over millions and millions of soldiers that he has gathered under his name. Then we have decided we will call him here as in order to form an alliance with him. And first we have to form an alliance between ourselves and deal with the Akatsuki. Is that what decided? And then Minato and his children, alongside Jiraiya, had formed an alliance with the villages and were gathered to cause a war on Akatsuki. They had to eradicate it first, and all of them were eradicated, killed off except for Zetsu and Obito, the main masterminds. Even the reincarnated Madara was taken down within 2 months, and the Akatsuki members hunted down and killed like wild animals. Orochimaru was killed off. All of the elemental nation had gathered and formed an alliance, and then all of the populace in Shinobi were told a secret. As Minato began in the unified alliance nation. "My people, I'm here to tell you a story and a reality. A story of the past related to Sage of the Sixth Spot. You see, before everything, we were united with the West. There is a West outside of the elemental nation. As you can see, there's a thick fog, and after we cross it, nobody has returned. That is because that fog is a barrier between us and the West. And after that fog is crossed, we come to a forest in which the elf tribe used to live. They were known as the Yennefer tribe. They had formed an alliance to stay as a guard between the West and the elemental nations. But a few years back, a kid rose from there, known as the Mad Dog King. He has become a tyrant. He was able to unite all 5 nations under the name of his village. And not only that, he had made a single kingdom of Yennefer village and also killed off the demon realm. There was demons there, original and real demons, and a demon king. He single-handedly killed him, and he's called the Mad Dog Tyrant, the most cruelest and the most vicious of them all. If you cross him or his family, it is said that you and your whole clan will suffer and die a worse fate than death. As everyone gulped, and he knows about our existence as well as we know about his. And we are afraid that if he decides to come here charging to take over elemental nations, we are afraid that not even the 9 Bijus and us combined will take care of it. Because our number is just a mere thousands, 25,000, 30,000 shinobis, konoichis, and us combined. But he has millions of soldiers, dragons, it is said, and even those mythical creatures that we thought were myths under his name. And if he unleashes them here, we will be in deep trouble. But Hokage-sama, why are you telling us this? Said Akumo Shinobi. Because we are afraid that he will come here. For one reason or for another. He's a tyrant, and if he's even a bit of interested in our nations, he will come here and cause damage. So we are going to form an alliance. That is why we are here under the Gather Shinobi Alliance name, and we are going to form an alliance with him so that we can help each other out. It is more like a survival to all of us, because we cannot win this war if we started it. As all of them gulped. But what if he never comes? Said one of the shinobi. That will be good, but we have to be safe for our next generation. That is true. As all of them then agreed, and we go towards Konoha now to see that Minato was sitting there, as a new summit was decided, because they were going to write down a letter in that summit combined by all 5 Kages. As his family arrived inside after they were done with the meeting. Minato, what is it, Kushina? I was thinking of Naruto. What? I was thinking maybe he's in the west. What? Kushina, that is impossible. We have searched even the farthest of the farthest land, even the border between us and Konoha, and even the west and the elemental nations. But we have not crossed it, said Kushina. Kushina, I know that you missed our boy, but this is not the time for this. We have to look out for our 2 children. I think sometimes that Naruto, maybe he really is. No, he's not. Dead. Minato. My mother instincts tell me he's not. I can feel it in my bones. He's alive out there. As we go towards Yennefer Kingdom, in the king's bedroom, to see that Naruto was sleeping alone as he was shaking in his bed. It was a nightmare, or more like a dream, in which he saw a red-haired woman with violet eyes that he did not know about, and a blonde man with blue eyes. Naruto. He heard a voice as he looked at to see a carbon copy of himself, but with red hair, and a girl who looked like them as well. His eyes were widened, and then he saw himself in the water that was near them, flowing in a river. He was a kid again, but his eyes were blue, and his hair was blonde and short. As the woman then said, "We're waiting for you." As Naruto then suddenly gasped for air and opened up his eyes, he was sweating heavily. What was that? Assassin. As in Black Shadow, Assassin landed. These were the squad that Naruto trained himself and trained with. Go and called for Naruto. I need her now. That's Naruto, right? What is it, Nissan? I need you to see a prophecy and make this dream. About this dream, what does it say? What do you mean, Nissan? You never had any dreams, remember? I had just one meter. Naruto, please. As Naruto revealed his dream to her, as she became somewhat scared, and after the prophecy that she had ability to see and realize what the dream was about, she became saddened. It is about your parents and your siblings. They are in pain, and they are searching for you desperately. So Naruto's eyes widened. What? What do you mean? Naruto said with narrowed eyes. Your biological parents and siblings. You're from the elemental nations, Naruto. Did you forget? No, I did not, Naruto. But where are they? A place called Konohagakure, Naruto. Do they? Yes, they do. They love you like we do. I see. Don't worry, Naruto. As Naruto started to cry, as Naruto hugged her. You still are my family who raised me, even if they are my biological parents. I'm just going to meet them, and I'm not going to go away from you. We're all siblings here, remember? Yes, as Naruto hugged Naruto. But I want to be more, Naruto-nisama. What do you mean by that, Naruto? I love you. What? Naruto, I'm not your biological sister. I'm happy that you're not my brother. I'm happy that you were raised here. I'm happy that I met you. And I'm also happy that you're not my blood relative, so that I can be with you. You know, that kind of hurt when you put it like that. I'm sorry, okay? Naruto said with a pout and a blush on her face. As Naruto then hugged her back. Alright, we'll talk about this with parents. As suddenly, Azazel and Miko fell down. Damn it, Azazel, I told you to stop putting your weight on me. Now it's my fault? You were the one, honey, who wanted to listen into their conversation. Really? You two have nothing more better to do than spy on me. Well, you see, son, fine, you don't have to explain, just come inside. As all of them sat down, snorted and said, So, now that I've told you everything, now what do you guys think I should do? Naruto, I received a letter today from the elemental nations as well. What? It was conducted by the Hokage from Konoha, Minato, and from the other leaders as well. Send a letter separated to Hokage from Konoha and to the elemental nations. I want nothing to do with them, but I will visit Konoha because there is someone I would like to meet there. As after this letter was delivered back, within a week the reply came back. But we go towards Konoha to see their reaction. What? Minato, did you change the letter? It was written down here and was delivered by Iron Country's messenger. I was never involved in this, as you all were. I hope so. Yes, we were not. But why does he want to go to Konoha? Said A, as Oniki was enraged by this. We'll find out this later. We are still allied to each other, and 100 years we cannot break this treachery, said Rasa, as everyone nodded and agreed. As after that, when they were free to talk, Rasa then said, Minato, I was wondering if I can have a meeting with the mad dog after it is free from your village. I hope he goes to your village and everyone else, just to clear up my name. That will do. As after that, Minato arrived back, as the council meeting was called. Why have you called a meeting, Minato? Mad Dog is coming here. What Mad Dog? The king of Yennefer Kingdom, from the west, is coming here to our village. He declined the offer of the allied nation forces, but he is coming here because he wants to meet someone personally. As everyone's eyes widened and they became scared, why is he here? For what reason is he coming here? He's going to start from Konoha or something, Danzo said. Scared, because a person who could kill a whole army of demons single-handedly, even Danzo was afraid to go against him. Calm down, Danzo. There is a way we can take care of this. We don't have to fight him. We are going to invite him and try our best to make an alliance. If the other villages find out about this, what do you think might happen, Homura-sama? Said Shikaku. They will be enraged and our treaty might be broken with them. Yes. Oniki and A were enraged by this and demanded if I changed the contents of the letter, but I never did. It was written down in a Kage summit that they forgot about. And thankfully that was confirmed by the Land of Iron Daimyo himself, who sent his messenger. I see. So, have they made any demands? Yes. Rasa said that he should visit all of the villages separately, if not for anything else, after he's done his business with Konoha. Well, that can be arranged, hopefully, said Tizumi Inuzuka. Hopefully, Tizumi. As one of the council members then said from the civilian side, Okage-sama, we have to make trade routes with them. They have the best ores there that we can use to form different weapons that can be helpful for us. They will never agree. We are not in the right mind and nor in the power to make demands from someone who is more stronger than us tenfold. As the civilians narrowed their eyes down. Damn it. For the first time in our life, we know how it feels to be a lower village. Yes, I know. If that is all, the meeting is adjourned. As after that, everyone left. I want you to all be at your best behaviors. As everyone left. After Minato's final note, as Kushina remained. What is it, Kushina? Minato, I was hoping that I can meet with him and request him to take me or some of the envoys with him so if we can search there for Naruto. Kushina, it is not that simple. He's the mad dog tyrant we're talking about. If he takes this the wrong way, he might start a war between Konoha and the Yennefer nation. And do you know what that means? The other villages will not be involved in this. Even if they are in an alliance, those who are turned into enemies of the nation will be out of the alliance. That is what it was agreed upon. But Minato, no, Kushina. please, I don't want to endanger the life of my village or my other two children. I have already lost one. I'm not going to lose everything. Not now, not ever. As Minato then looked out of the window. End of the discussion, please. Don't push it any further. As Kushina then saw Minato also becoming emotional after reminding of Naruto as she left crying. As Menma then arrived. Dad, you don't have to be that mad. She was just, Menma, you don't understand. I had to do this. You know that I miss your brother as well, but there's nothing we can do. We have tried to search for him left and right, but it was all in vain. We have searched for him everywhere, but we couldn't find him. And even if he's there, what chances are there that he will be kept alive? He would have been killed that instant. Minato said, as painful voice came out of his throat when he said these words. Dad, hold yourself together. If you're not going to pull yourself together at once, what will happen of Mom when she realizes this? She's living in a dream right now that Naruto is alive out there. We'll deal with that later, but first we gotta deal with this mad dog. Whatever. Yes, as after that, 1 month passed and suddenly a huge entourage came of dragons and as well as a black horse, and behind him was an army of 10,000 soldiers. As everyone gulped when it arrived in front of the Konoha's main gates, as all the shinobi envoys were gathered behind the Kage, and the civilians were watching from their houses. As Naruto stepped down, he was wearing a mask to cover his face. As from behind the mask, two of his eyes were evident. One blue glowing eye was slit, while the other red glowing eye was slit. As Naruto then said, Greetings, Hokage of the village Konoha. I am the king of Yennefer Nation. Naruto Yennefer. As Minato's eyes widened, as did his family. Naruto? Is that you? As Azazel and Miko were behind, and Naruto was the only one sent with Naruto here. As Naruto dropped his mask. So nice to meet you finally, father, mother, and my siblings, Naruto said as everyone's jaws dropped as their eyes widened. The son of the Kage that they thought had died had become a tyrant. Not only that, had become so strong and the most sought out king in the whole world. And his appearance was in itself one thing that caused fear to grip one's heart. Let's talk inside, shall we? As now we see Naruto and Naruto, as well as the other Namikaze Uzumaki family sitting down, while the soldiers were also resting in a faraway place. As Naruto then said, Naruto, can you leave us for a bit? I don't want to. Here, use this crystal and go to visit Mom and Dad. Since I'm here, you can come back here, right? As after that, in front of the Namikaze Uzumaki family, this crystal was crushed as a bright light appeared, taking Naruto with her. Where did she go? Was that? Yes, that was mana magic that we use. That was a mana crystal. It is used for teleportation from one place to another once we are arriving there. Now she can jump here and to our kingdom's main castle within just mere seconds. I see. How have you been, Naruto? Said Kushina, getting close to her son and hugging her as she was on the brink of death, crying as Naruto hugged her back with one arm. I've been fine, mother. I've been fine. I was raised by the elves. And that is when things took a worse turn and I became who I am. After awakening my mana energy. What is that? A mana energy is some sort of power that awakens from oneself after consuming a fruit that we are fed at childbirth. And luckily when I was brought there, a fruit bloomed for me with my name on it, and I was fed that. And this red eye and the slits are the cause of that. I have an animalistic instinct and powers of a whole army. You mean you? Yeah, I was alone when I defeated the Demon King or took down the other nations. So you can, yeah, if I want to, but I will not, because my family resides here. And you were the people I wanted to meet, because I had seen you in my dream. I apologize for making you all suffer and wait, but I'm so happy to finally meet you. Please do visit my kingdom once in a while. You're not going to. Mom, you know that I cannot. Those two are also my parents who raised me, even if you gave me the birth. I was torn apart from you, is what I heard. Can you tell me what happened? As Kushina began to tell the tale what happened that night, and how they were happy, and how their happiness was snatched from them, and how their years had been spent dealing with the Akatsuki who were after their siblings, and how they were also going to search out for him. As on the outside we see Menma and Mito sitting with their friends, which were Konoha 11, as they all were sitting in training ground 7 with their senseis. So how is he? He's quite nice and talkative, but I was surprised that he's the one who took down single-handedly 3 kingdoms, and not only that, Demon King and his army. Damn, your brother is the mad dog tyrant. Who knew he will be like that? Yeah, he is, but he seems like a nice guy. Who seems like a nice guy, Menma? Said a voice as everyone jumped, as when they turned, they saw a person looking at them with a smile. As Naruto looked at all of them. Hello, mademoiselles. Hello, gentlemen. It's so nice to meet you. So you are the friends of my siblings, am I right? Yes. As Sasuke then said arrogantly, I would like to fight you. Sure. Why not? I would like to see the shinobi who is strong, if not stronger, than my brother to fight me. Is he stronger than you? Well, Sasuke is the best in us, said Sakura. Who is this creature? Naruto said, pointing at her. She's quite loud for my taste, Naruto said, as suddenly cracks formed in the ground. Oops, I apologize for that. I hope it didn't scare you, Naruto said, as everyone gulped. Their throats were now dry completely, as their soul almost left their body. Such strong, malicious chakra was unleashed at them. As Kyuubi also felt it, as it said to Menma, "What was that, you human? What is going on, Kyuubi? Why are you so vacant and scared? Don't just nag me. Tell me, what was it?" "It was my brother who came here." "You mean the other flashback that had no part of me? Where did he went?" "He went to the west side. He's the mad dog tyrant that I told you about, that killed the Demon Kingdom and the Demon King, and also united all of the 5 nations under his kingdom name. Damn it, be wary of him." "What? But he's my..." "Don't enrage him. He is an alpha. An original alpha, not like you who claim to be one. An alpha is a person who is at the top of the food chain, and you do not want to mess with him. I can sense him now." "Ah, so Kyuubi has been awakened," Naruto said, as his red eye started to glow more red, as Kakashi and everyone was scared and were on guard. "Don't worry, he's my brother. Why would I hurt him?" As Naruto tapped Menma in between forehead, as both of them closed their eyes. As Naruto was standing in front of the Kyuubi behind the giant bar, as Kyuubi was in one corner, shrinking down and shaking with fear. "You know, little fox, you have caused quite a grief for my family and my brother over here. You have anything to say for yourself?" It was not my fault. Please, Alpha-sama, leave. I will never cause them trouble." "Good. At least know your place." With those words, Naruto departed, and Menma was left jaw-dropped. "What is going on, Menma?" As Sasuke and Naruto decided to fight. As Sasuke dashed towards Naruto, Naruto gripped his sword with 2 fingers and cracked it, breaking the Kusanagi blade, just like that. "Is this all? The mighty katana?" "This is not a katana. It's a chikoto, known as the Kusanagi blade." Pathetic. As Naruto grabbed that broken blade tip from his hand and threw it at Sasuke, the tip went straight through his arm and dug to a tree, impaling the tree as Sasuke bent to one knee. Damn it! As everyone was shocked, such brute strength with 2 fingers and this much damage. As Anbus gathered around him. "Halt! If you harm an Uchiha clan here, you will be killed off." no matter you're a king or not. As suddenly two dragons came there from soaring to the sky as they roared, bearing their flaming mouths at them. Halt, L, Finn. These are a part of the village that is led by my father. Don't burn them alive. As everyone was now shaking in fear, two mighty dragons, stronger and larger than Beidus, on the beck and call of this human being. Just who were they messing with? Leave, Naruto said, as Chakra burst appeared and all of them were sent flying back. As all of the Konoha 11 were scared. I'm sorry for causing you all trouble. You see, I'm still not good at socializing. But bear in mind, hurt or betray my family, I'll rip you all to shreds. Because the only thing I love more than anything in my world is my family. With those words, Naruto left. As everyone asked Menma, Menma, just who is he? Is this yes, the power of an alpha. What? What do you mean by that? Said Neji. He is the true alpha, as Kyuubi said, at the top of the food chain. That is why the dragons listened to him. As Kiba and Akamaru were whimpering. Yo, Kiba, what is wrong with you? As in the side of the forest, Zatsu and Obito have saw this, and they were scared, as suddenly they were dragged by two shadows as they were brought in front of Naruto. So you're that blonde figure that appeared. Zetsu, was it? You remember? Yes, I saw you from my dream. And for separating me from my family, I should thank you first, because you granted me the power that I have now. And next, you shall be killed for doing that to my mother. As Zetsu started to burn from the black flames of Finn, while L threw the red flames burning Madara. He could use his chakra to teleport or anything because those flames held a barrier to them. And at the end, both of them died a painful death that nobody saw coming. As the next morning, in the meeting room, everyone was seated as Naruto was seated on one side. I'm not interested in making alliances with any other villages. I just take what I want. As everyone gulped, as Naruto then said, but I will make an exception. You will be the only village that I make an alliance with. I don't have any interest with others. If they go against you, they will be taken over. Because, let everyone know, I am the son of Minato Namikaze and Kushino Uzumaki. And if they try to go against my parents, they will be killed off, like all those others have been. As with that crystal, Naruto said, cracking it, I hope you do visit my kingdom. Just crack it and you will be there. Naruto said, delivering a crystal in Kushina's hand. As Naruto hugged all of them goodbye. As cracking the crystal, he left. As after some time passed, the alliance was broken between Konoha and the other villages. They were neutral, but they knew one thing, that Konoha was their ally. Even if it was from their son, a blessing to them, they were still jealous. But they didn't want to attack. They did not want to incur the wrath of the mad dog, because they knew if they did, there will be dire consequences, as Oniki and Yakra has faced. Two villages were erased from the map of the elemental nations because of that. As we see now, Naruto and Nato married and living there happily. As their son, Kinoichi, then said, Dad, I want to visit grandparents. Again? As Naruto broke the crystal and they arrived in the elemental nations and in Konoha, just to meet his siblings and his parents. As Naruto, even though he was hailed as the tyrant king, loved his family and was loved by all of the people, and was scared and, feared by all the aristocrats as well as bureaucrats. As this is the tale of Naruto, the tyrant king. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out.